Hey, Jill, your energetic ninja. So, I've had a couple incidents the last few days, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the experience and then what I learned from the experience. And the experience was I was in an excruciating amount of pain from a really, painful lower back that led into sciatica, that led into my legs. And like, I didn't sleep for 2 nights. Like, it was a huge level of discomfort. And for those of you who have had children, and I've had four of them, it felt like labor pains that just wouldn't end. Like, it was awful, and because of my health, can only do so many things for pain relief. So, I struggled through, and it was over the course of a weekend, so I couldn't go see anybody. And then all of a sudden, I was just having a shower, and the pain dissipated. And it was amazing to me the difference between, going through the pain and what I still needed to do because it's the holiday season and there was a lot to get done and we were having a Christmas party for kids at our house. So I just had to keep on going. So I just, grinned and, gritted my teeth and kept going. And then I, wore my runners in the house when I could and just did all I could to make it happen. But all of a sudden when the pain was gone, I realized how it feels when your back feels really good. Right? I realized, oh my God, I could do anything now because my back feels amazing. Like, you go through something really hard, you go through a deep amount of pain, and when you come through that situation, all of a sudden you realize what you're truly capable of, right? So this was a really minor thing, right? A 48-hour sort of thing, but like, I am still celebrating 2 days later how good my back feels, right? I'm like, oh, I could like take on the world. I might even go work out today, right? And that's like not even something I think about doing. Same thing happened here. I'm from Saskatchewan, Canada, and it is cold, or it was cold. It was minus 39 degrees Celsius with the wind chill. I don't deal in Fahrenheit, so you guys are going to have to figure that out, but pretty darn cold. Like, the kids don't go outside for recess. You barely go outside as it is if you have to. Skin freezes in a minute. Like, cold. And now today it's like minus 3 degrees. It feels like summer if there was no snow on the ground, right? Like, amazing difference. And you went from this frigid, painful state of like doing any sort of thing, like getting out of your vehicle, going to a store, putting your groceries away, getting back in your vehicle. And now today it's all easy, right? But then when you went from 15 degrees on the plus side to minus 3, it felt like devastating too, right? And we jumped 33 degrees into into warmer weather, and all of a sudden it's like life is easy. But isn't that like what life actually is? Like, you are in the pain right now. Maybe you're in the pain or the discomfort or the chaos or a place that you don't want to be, but realize that you might be one step away, one breath away, one more sentence away, one more shift in things away, and you're going to be out of the pain and the discomfort. And all of a sudden it feels like the world opens up and the possibilities are endless. But you know why? Because the pain is what creates expansion and growth. The pain is how you understand what you're truly made of. And the pain is how you grow as a person. So that pain, that discomfort, that hard experience, whether it's months, weeks, or 48 hours, right, shows you something about who you are. And so it's in the pain, in the discomfort, in the displeasure that you have to realize that you need to be in it and present, and that you are going to be showing something about yourself at the end, right? You are going to learn something about yourself when you finally step through the barrier of the experience you're having into a more pleasurable experience. But without that, A, I wouldn't have known how good my back feels. B, I wouldn't have felt this amazing physically because, I was like literally on my knees in the middle of the night going, what am I going to do? Right? And now I'm like, thank God for my body that works well, right? But it's in that yin and yang. It's in that polarity where we learn, where we understand what our personal capacity and power actually looks like. So if you're in something tough right now, if your relationship is dive-bombing, if the business isn't going well, if you've gone through a major loss, if you're in a health crisis, realize this, that when you step through, you will have grown more as a person than you can ever understand right now from where you're standing, but know that you can use it and create whatever it is you want on that other side, because you will have more personal power and capacity than you knew was possible. And know that you are one breath away, one step away, one word away, one experience away from what it is you truly want. So just keep going, right? The pain, the discomfort, the displeasure, it will all be worth it in the end. And I talked about labor to begin with, but that's what happens in labor. If you're not a woman, here's what you understand is that it can be brutal, right? Going through labor. I've done it 4 times, but the moment that baby is in your arms, all of a sudden it's like you forget the pain. That's why women do it more than once, is because it was bad, but you don't totally remember how bad it was, right? And I also did it once, you can do it again. But all of a sudden it was all worth it. And that's like anything in life. The commitment and the dedication and the process you need to build a business, to expand into a different market, to grow the revenue, it hurts. It's work. It can be a grind. But when you get there, it will all be worth it. And that is really where the journey resides, right? Same as your relationship. You can either choose to go all in on it and fix it, or you can get out. And both will create a journey, and both are going to be hard, but it'll be all worth it in the end, right? It's embracing what is, understanding what is. Same as your physical health and well-being. As I journey through severe adrenal fatigue, I understand my body more now. I respect my body more now. And I also know what my body's capable of now, right? Same as people who lose a whole bunch of weight the middle journey part is hard, but man, the results are worth every moment we get to look back on it, right? So know that if you're in the thick of it right now, you are right where you need to be. Take the next step towards what it is you want to go. Do what you need to do next. Learn what you need to learn next. Bring in the right person. And keep going. Because on the other side of whatever this is for you is like the promised land of what you truly wanted. It'll feel so good. You'll understand so much about yourself, and you'll realize that the journey was totally worth it. So keep going. Do you. Create and live the life you truly want. And know that you're exactly where you need to be, and it's always about whatever your next choice is, and you get to choose that every single time.